Hello everyone, welcome back to Spyro, episode 7? I'm recording this right after the last one. In this episode, in the last episode, we actually made it to Peacekeeper. Actually, we already made it to Peacekeepers, but we decided to do all of Peacekeepers and Night Flight, the special level that's in all of the worlds. That is the flight level. Weird designed level, but I love it at the same time. Well, this episode we'll be doing one or two of the 4 levels that are in this world that isn't Night Flight or the world itself. So let's jump right in with Dry Canyon. It's loading for a while, so I can really say a lot here. We have 15,000 gems. What is the max amount of gems? It tells you. If I look here, hold on. It is 12,000. That's great. That's just fantastic. Oh, also welcome to one of my least favorite levels of this level. Forgot it was this one. Now you may be wondering, Crash, why is it this one your least favorite? Well, it's simple. It's a lot of running around. It really, truly is. It's a lot of running around and a lot of jumps that I don't remember how to make. And it's, I'm probably not gonna want to make them. But also egg. I haven't seen the dragon list, so I don't know how many dragons there are, but I do know there's one egg in this level. Now, because, Also, I think that's the most gems that... Yeah, this is the most gems that have been in the level. You have to collect 400 in this level, as compared to other levels where you need to collect 100, 200, or possibly 300. So that also makes this the largest of the bunch, which isn't a bad thing. I actually enjoy larger levels because they mean more content in an episode, and that's fantastic. Hey, what's up, Conan?
What? Huh? Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Why do you remind me of Dan Avedon from Game Grump? Ow. Okay. I don't know why it does. I don't know why he does, but he does, and that's... I don't know why. Also, meet one of my least favorite enemies. Bird. Bird is my least favorite enemy. Bird is my least favorite enemy, and I mean that literally. You don't know how many times I've died to Bird. It's been a lot, and it's kind of sad and scary and not good. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's just slightly annoying. Boris.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good...
What are you, donkey, when it comes to any game ever? It really rewards the player to play like Batman. Yeah, little do we know, actually, Boris here is the best reviewer in the game. See what I did there? In the game, right? Yeah. I'm funny, right? Tell me I'm funny. Tell me I'm funny. Or I'll delete your Roblox account. Don't make me do it. I will do it. I have that power. My dad owns Microsoft. I've actually never experienced one of those kids. So that's fantastic, but in the same vein, it's like I wish I had a story like that where I could say, yes, I met a kid one time that said his papa was straight out of Microsoft. His papa was Tim Apple himself. But alas, that has never and probably will never happen, which is very sad because now I have no stories to tell you. I mean, I have stories to tell you, but they're not that great in comparison. Also, welcome to this area that I somehow tend to fall off on when I'm playing through it normally. I don't know how it happened, but I have fallen here so many times. Maximos?
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those...
I love the dragon's designs in this game. I really, truly do. Really, truly. Honest to truly. I mean it. I really do like them. I think it's creative in how they look. A little bit more stylized than they were in the original game. I'm not saying I don't like the original game. The original game is fantastic, but I like how certain things in this game look, and I'm really happy how they polished it. Because it makes me actually want to buy and get this remaster, what is this, a remaster? Yeah, it's a remaster. This remaster more. So there's that. There's also a game that I want that was coming out recently, or will be coming out recently, soon. Not recently. That's the wrong word because that's a past tense word. Is Sekiro. Sekiro's coming out, and I'll do a playthrough of that on the channel, or playthrough it blind. I'll probably take a break from either Spider-Man or Spyro to put that in, because that I have to play that. A, for popularity, and B, because I want to play the game, and I think it'd be pretty cool to do a blind playthrough of a game that I'll most likely love. So, I mean, there's that. Unlike Borderlands pre-sequel, I already knew what I was getting into in it. I already understood what the game was like, and I knew what I was getting into, and it was, you know, that monstrosity of a game. However, this game's a little bit different because it's beautiful. But it's also, the Sekiro will be different because it's, you know, I know the developers and I know they're going to create good ones. Good games, not good ones.
Is that you, Spyro?
Why do you remind me of the cherry bomb guy from Okami? I don't know. I don't know why. Because they look nothing alike. One of them's a man and the other one's a scaly. Very, very odd. I know a scaly, or... Okay, I don't know a scaly, but I know a man that I make fun of being a scaly, even though he's not a scaly. He's a Komodo dragon in my eyes. Now you may be wondering, that's very why do you have a scaly I'm very confused. Well, don't be confused for too much longer, because, you know, you're not allowed. He's a friend of mine, and I make fun of him because he's definitely 100% a furry, and he will not argue against me that he's not, because he is 100% a furry. Speaking of that, also the same person, someone in the class that I was in with one of my friends, we had a slight debate, a little argument, nothing that, you know, tore any friendship that we had apart, but more of a slight little bit of a debacle. I argue, and I think you guys can tell this from my humor, that I argue that anything can be joked about. This, I mean, just about anything. Be it, you know, harmless and, you know, maybe even, what's the word I'm looking for? Wholesome, right? Or just kind of gross, edgy humor. I think all of it is funny, and here's why I think all of it can be funny. I think it really depends on the time and the place. The people who you're saying it to might also matter, but that really depends on how good the joke is. If the joke's good enough, then people who say that, you know, certain things can't be laughed at will most likely laugh, depending on, you know, how serious they are about that idea. But I also think that it depends on the time and place. You don't want to be joking at a funeral unless that's what the guy who's dead wanted. You're roasting a dead man. Do that for my funeral. Yeah, that I'd love that. Roast me for an hour and a half and then put me in the grave. But I also believe that any subject can be joked about. This could be sickness, leukemia, you know, anything, you know, race, all that stuff. But again, it matters time and place. You don't want to be that guy that makes racist jokes or makes very not PC jokes in front of people that are extremely PC and extremely would take a defense to certain jokes. However, if you're smart about it, know your rules, know where you stand, and know how to make those jokes, even the most average PC person will enjoy your joke because they know it's in good taste. But of course, someone argued against that, and I have no issue. All right, they're welcome to, you know, subject to their own opinion. However, I feel that, you know, while I understand their sides are, as the person who, you know, is the comedian of sorts. Don't think that I'm, you know, saying that I'm the funniest man alive, but I am somewhat of a comedian when it comes to, you know, brightening up people's day and joking to people, because I enjoy making people laugh. It's my favorite thing to do. It's making people laugh is more or less what this is supposed to be for, but I mean, I'm not necessarily great at making people laugh, but this is what YouTube's for me. It's so I can make people laugh, and so people, you know, like me, and so people can truly understand and truly, you know, I don't know, but it's like anything can be, I think anything can be joked about, and I think by restricting it, it makes things that are otherwise acceptable not as acceptable. Because here's my idea when it comes to PC humor and PC ideas, where it's like, you can't joke about that. That's, you know, it's sexist. That's racist. Well, here's my idea. Don't get me wrong. I love all human beings, gay, straight, black, white, anybody, except if they're Jewish. I'm joking. But I love everybody, and it's a true statement when I say I truly love everyone. Not in a bisexual way, but rather in a way that you know, everyone is equal. I believe this, but I also believe that people, and I mean everybody, to be fully equal should be able to take a joke. Because without being able to take a joke and being able to restrict people on what jokes are being made, you're not making yourself equal, you're making yourself better. As a, you know, straight white male, my jokitude is restricted by people who are very extremely PC and don't like people of, you know, white culture or male upbringing to make jokes, certain jokes that might be offensive. However, again, remember, how can you become equal if you don't accept and aren't accepted into society where certain things are actually funny, you just take offense to them? I'm definitely describing this very off, but I feel certain things when it comes to people. I think people need to be more open rather than shunning those who make stupid decisions as well. But, well, that's, I mean, I'll get into that in a second. But let's get back to this whole PC comedy thing. So, I know I haven't been describing it very well, but let me try to actually put it into words that actually make sense. So, here's my idea. You have a white male, and you have a white female. Alright, both white. Both people enjoy white jokes because they're of the same culture and of that same race. Now, the male says a somewhat sexist joke, but in a funny comedic way that allows the female to get it. Now, A, does she get mad at him for just making the joke? Or B, you know, what am I trying to say? A, I feel that in this case, she can't be mad at him because it is in a humorous way, and one that she knows that he won't be able to make a bad, like, he's not offending them, he's saying it to be funny. Even if you don't think it's funny, you can't say it's not humor. You know, imagine if it was flipped. Female, male. A female decides to make a male sexist jokes and says, you know, it says something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know one off the top of my head. However, imagine the roles flipped. A PC person wouldn't care because it's a minority, or, you know, in this case, a sex minority is making fun of the sex majority, even though that's not how that quite works. Either way, I'm definitely not using the right words for that. Basically, the weak are making fun of the strong. I'm not calling women weak, but what I'm saying is, in society and in a PC idea, women are weaker, and I'm not going to say if that's true or not. I'm not going to say whatever, but I am going to say that I feel that is fine, just as much as a male making fun of a woman is fine. You know, I think it also works in the same way when it comes to race. Again, you know, I'm not I mean, I'm not racist when I say this, but I think the only way for one to be truly accepted is to be able to be made fun of. I'm not saying that, you know, certain words should be allowed, but what I am saying that you need to be able to be made fun of to be fully accepted. Because, you know, if an African American man makes fun of a white man, that's fine, because it's a minority making fun of the majority. However, if a white man makes fun of a black man, not in blackface or anything like that, because that is racist and it's not actually a joke, that's, you know, that's insulting their color and race. But what I'm saying is, makes fun of a joke around them and surrounding him that allows, you know, to kind of create that obvious, like, show of, like, it's humor. I think in that case, it's still fine, because it's, you know, the white male in this case is making fun of a black male in an attempt to make themselves equal, because if the black male was to make fun of the white male, it would be fine, but if a white male makes fun of black male, it wouldn't be. I'm very sorry. I'm kind of off track with my thinking here. Not because, you know, not because what I'm saying is wrong or anything, or what I'm saying is, you know, I'm not thinking straight. No, I'm definitely thinking correctly, but I'm just not good in putting into words. If I probably wrote it down and, like, revised it for, like, 5 minutes, I actually would probably be able to make a script that allows me to actually say what I'm trying to say pretty easily. So there's that. I also need to find where this key is. I don't know where this key is. It is a key, right? No. What? Hold on, how do I open you then? It's a long episode of Spyro, jeez. I don't know how to open you. Yes, I do. I see it. You see this firework right here? Yeah, if we light this bad boy up and we head back, it'll open. I remember, we're good. But I'm gonna get off of that tangent, and we're gonna pick these gems up, and we're gonna leave this level. I think that's 100%. It's not. Am I really just missing a green gem? Are you kidding me? Oh, good. It's not a green gem. It's 2 red gems. Fantastic. I'm happy that I'm missing more somehow. I mean, it's 2 more things, but whatever. 100%. With that, we have finished 2 levels, which also finished this episode, because this episode is a lot longer than any other episode, I'm pretty sure. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying that it's just longer. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Crash's channel. We're gonna make it back to Hub World here. I guess I'll just take the sparkly cyclone of wonders. And yeah, we'll make it back to Peacekeeper. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Crash's channel. In the next episode, we will head on and do the next 2 levels, Ice Caverns and Dr. Shemp. And I think that's it when it comes to this world. I'm pretty sure, but again, there might be one hidden level I just don't know about. Either way, I will see you guys then. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys then. Peace. Peace.